are more than 50 adaptations of A Christmas Carol. I'm talking Hallmark movies, TV specials, straight to DVD, theatrically released films, and it would be nearly impossible for me to rank them all. So today I'm just going to rank all 5 adaptations of A Christmas Carol that I've seen, from the worst to the best. Welcome back to another video, everybody. My name is Gabriel and I love to rank movies. If you can relate, consider hitting that subscribe button and know that this list is just my opinion and I'd love to see yours down in the comment section. But with that said, let's get started. Coming in last place is A Christmas Carol from 2009. This is a very dark rendition of A Christmas Carol. Robert Zemeckis definitely captures the aesthetic of London with intriguing angles and cool shots, but for a Christmas movie, it gets way too dark. The actual animation is very lifelike, but that's actually a bad thing because since it's an animated movie, it's ugly and not as good as other films with this kind of animation like The Polar Express and Monster House, and those came out a couple years before A Christmas Carol. Even though this film came out fairly recently, it actually looks dated. Jim Carrey is where the good starts, though. He obviously plays Scrooge, but he is also playing the ghost of Christmas past, present, and so on. This movie is really boring, and I just can't really say much good about it, so bah humbug to this movie. Number 4 is A Christmas Carol, also known as Scrooge, from 1951. This film is probably the most boring out of the adaptations I've seen of this story, and it is the second shortest. Alastair Sim provides a terrific performance as Scrooge, but as a whole, this is just an average telling of this classic story that I honestly think is way too overdone. We've seen this story played out so many times and in many different ways, but this is not my pick for the definitive version, and it is not worthy of the extreme praise. Kicking off the top 3 is Mickey's Christmas Carol. This is a great version of A Christmas Carol. It's very short while it doesn't even reach 30 minutes, but it's truer to Charles Dickens' story than some other versions, even though these classic Disney characters star and bring fun to the story. Much like the 1966 Grinch, it's so short, it's very entertaining and worthy enough to stand by other famous Christmas movies. This is not my go-to version of this story, though it is a very enjoyable film. My runner-up is Scrooged. Compared to other adaptations of A Christmas Carol, Scrooged is very original and funny, but most importantly, it's more unpredictable than the other versions. It's refreshing to see a different take on Scrooge. The stakes are high, and in the end, there's a big transformation in Frank Cross's personality, which Bill Murray delivers to us magnificently. This film is loads of fun, and I'm surely going to watch this movie every Christmas. Coming in first place is The Muppet Christmas Carol. This is an amazing movie. In my personal opinion, it is one of the best Christmas movies out there. I think you should definitely make it one of your yearly viewings because it is one of mine for good reasons. Everything is executed perfectly and Michael Caine is one of the best Scrooges ever. The Muppets fit in great to their environment and Kermit is a perfect Bob Cratchit. Since the main character is a human and not a Muppet, this doesn't seem as much like a Muppet movie than some others, but I think this is a nearly perfect film. I thought that I wasn't going to like it that much before I first watched it, but boy, I did. Hi guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. But with that said, stay tuned and subscribe to Cinema Ranks.